Strangers at your door should be treated seriously, but unwelcome strangers in your home can be your worst nightmare. Home invasion is a form of robbery, where break into homes through unlocked or open doors and windows. They even trick people into opening their doors and confront face to face. They can be invaluables, threaten personal assault, or take members of the family captive. You can be proactive in these disturbing acts. Learn how to protect yourself against home invasions. Never open the door to strangers. Secure your home with security lock, quality door and window hardware. Consider a home security system and even a dog. It's also a good idea to devise an action for your family in case intruders ever do enter your home. To learn more about how to keep home safe from intruders, ncpc.org. That's ncpc.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention, and the Ad.
Welcome back to the show. I'm the Wayne King. NASCAR, wild and wacky this week, and you follow the. We have one of the NASCAR reporters about. Bull is on the line.
Then job here this week.
Doing great. NASCAR was in this week. Great race coming down to the end. Before the winner of the Michigan Speedway. Into that far. Something I need to know: how important is the pole when it comes to racing?
I mean, you know, it's another award to win, like just like race, but really the most important part of the pole is not the take a picture with the Miss Coors Light, the lady who presents the award, the checker. The important part is the selection of a pit stall on pit road. See, every team gets to choose their pit stall, but to choose them in the of how. So some races, Michigan's not really one of them. Some races really narrow roads. The first very front, he doesn't have anybody in when he leaves. So probably the most important thing for the pole. Also, try this really hard to pass. It's have a leg up on the competition. But I don't know, fine really isn't reflective of how you run. Some cars, you know, are in a short race. It is important depending on the part of it you're talking about.
Yeah, see, that's some there 5. The thing win means I get in front. The race. You're telling me there's a chance.
Well,
Kind
of win the.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about this race in Michigan. When, and 6 laps to go in the race, and his engine stalled?
Well, he wasn't just with 6 laps. He was pulling when that race for did happen. He lost his motor. John drives for Hendrick Motors, and he was in that race. And Jeff Gordon being the that had a Hendrick type motor fail on this. So he had never won the check. Johnson again doesn't win the race. He had taken the lead after being beat on pit by Brad Keselowski had beat number 48 on pit road, and he was a good lead there. Had asked him, and then when Johnson came to failure, it was team Greg Biffle had the better and beat Brad Keselowski on the final restart. came out. Caution came out on motor, able to win that race. Now, what 3 extra bonus in there that helped how he's seen once they reached all the points and let the top 12 drivers advance to the next. There, that puts them a little. It also, good. A whole lot. I think version.
So, call engine, is it just different things at different?
Yeah, I'm not, but that failed Sunday at Michigan ended up being, there's a between the that make the pistons go up and down. So the bounce off, those are called springs. Springs for the 40 Johnson and the of Jeff Gordon. Problem there, whatever valve spring combination they were trying, motorsport, whatever different from the valve spring off the brake, engine for all sorts of. I bet a valve spring though is probably the top biggest reason, but it's not just because of the parts, because of something in that motor that causes that to fail. The Hendrick team to the fast, but it also made them break.
Fireball, go, Kenny. Speaking of things that they were doing, if engine one car, that's one thing, but when you have Hendrick motors failing, is somebody?
I don't know. They're going to announce if somebody gets fired. I think that likely, they're all safe to make the chase. Okay, so they have a little bit of room to around, try to get as much power, as much speed out of those motors, and it's not just turn screwed on something wrong. It's probably that they're really pushing the limit. Now, are they not through the motors? Absolutely. And Tony didn't want to finish third. Jeff needed him because he's really he's not one of the drivers that will make the playoffs, and definitely doesn't need something in a race. So, that I don't think it gets fired. Dumb. I think it's more a matter of.
Jeff, I was listening to the race. Dale supposed to explain why he was also working as a team by the same.
Well, no, you get about the same. Typically, Jeff asked him, it was on a race where you could before, and just didn't like thought the pass risk. They were starting next restart, and dropping somebody in Michigan on a restart, and it was about 3 wide. Well, Dale Jr. was really trying to scoop in positions there, jumps down below Gordon and 2 other drivers, and Jeff were wide, and so Jeff gotten out of the throttle that together, that he would have wrecked him, and so he took him to that. And a lot of people that he was his teammate. Now, means win race.
Dodge was a car motor or something like that. Why is Dodge getting out of NASCAR?
Well, the only 2 teams left, and they were Opel Penske. Brad Keselowski's number 2. Racing announced at the beginning of this year that they're moving to 4. They announced that earlier in the year. But Dodge had no option. They could either take all the money thrown at the pit team right now with a team, a team that isn't going to win the championship anytime, they looked at a couple of different motorsports, which could be a decent team, or pro racing. We could just pack up one, and I think that's to accept millions and millions of dollars in NASCAR and activate that product. Unfortunately, NASCAR is losing a manufacturer that it only added 2001 NASCAR after a 20-plus year absence. And the heartbreaking part about Brad Keselowski not winning Michigan, because he did beat Brett, and Keselowski would have brought a win home for Dodge, who still makes Dodge in Detroit, pours a lot of, and all of the auto have a win there in town to kind of, be a last hurrah for him.
Oh, guess who's...
Holy smokes!
Smokes!
In there.
I am so delighted to be back. It's so great to hear your voice. And talk about this. The most incredible say she has been the lead, right? Laps, right?
I mean, she was leading for Daytona or something several races ago. I'm not sure exactly about the but yeah. Now, I mean, something where a fan was an idiot and threw, they were an idiot and threw it. Like, I don't know if it's for sight to where they derail her car, or if they just throw their shoe on the track, feeling and just all that and I'm not sure if their plans were executed, but that stinks for her because she had a good run. She doesn't want. She needed to go to the top 10 in the nationwide points. Criticized just for like the last being up to snuff. Here she is about to embark on a full-time series career at the nationwide. One time Dale Earnhardt lost at 500 hit a seagull. There's been other ridiculous instances out of driver control involved.
Well, Fireball going on, man.
Yes,
it's always a pleasure and always our privilege to be able to you soon.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Fireball.
Back with more right after.
Go away. More of the Sports Show with Wayne Gandy is coming up next.
Oh!
You are round MVP.
I got round MVP. Round MVP.
No way. That was some on it. It's a good thing you got is your
Right. When you threw that flash grenade at me.
whatever, man. Huge round. Seriously, great stuff.
Finally MVP. Determination. Soul getting into college. I've got what it takes.
All right, class, I'm going to your test. High score goes to Brian.
Oh, yeah, high score, baby.
We're all good. Maybe it's breakdancing or skateboarding or video games. You had the skills to make it happen, and those same skills were in college. Go.org to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare for college. Start making the know how to go.org.
Got what it takes. So do you.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Hello. Welcome to today's lottery drawing. Good luck. And here's today's winning numbers. First one up, it's not yours. Second one, not yours. And another number that's not yours. This is that's yours. It's a 5, but you don't get any money for that. The full number is not.
So chances not going to hit the lottery anytime soon. Don't get it wrong. The lottery fun every now and then, please don't in it for your future things. How about this? Brew your own coffee at home instead of buying that latte every day. Brown bag it to work instead of ordering in. Ride your bike instead of buying all that gas. These changes alone can save you thousands a year. Thousands. Changes today, big bucks time. Feed that pig. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to save. Feed the pig. .org. This message brought to you by American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
And now, back to the sport. Wayne Gandy.
Welcome back to the Sports Jock Show. I'm the Sports Jock Wayne Gandy. To thank Doug Term us with our report. The Penske brought up doing segment. Penske Motors, as you know, is his car. Penske being not some cars in Indy racing as well,
and the move trucks too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the motor oil and
Penske is so his Jay. You got this story about Jay and
oh no.
They're up in Nantucket and bar and like I'm behind a car. You know, and I don't know why you just left.
Okay.
More street cred.
These guys, these two brothers, urinating, club, and tell them wrong. I guess being a little Canadian, the whipper.
Jay. Jay Penske for president.
He's 30. He's 35. Still, instead of stopping and being embarrassed, urinated.
I can believe that.
It's off and ran back. Found art. Her. We
Jay. You,
yeah,
that would have been good that they.
Somewhere. Okay, so you want to die, but you'll pick somebody.
So,
you know, don't get on me behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you're gonna be a standing citizen.
DI weekend is common race car, being a race car. Being on somebody that's a bad for your public relations.
Somebody peeing bar, I would you two. I would have expected them to try to pee on me. I would, no way I would have said that.
Let that be a reason those women should have way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're the point of reason. Right. Side others. They're doing it together. Walk up like, hey guys, why not use judgment?
I don't my boots, Wayne. You know, we
so they
have
did.
Been running.
They were
running right after.
arrested. They were arrested for assault and battery.
With P?
Girl charges
Sure.
a little later.
They got paid off.
How you always go to the
They can get a lawsuit for sitting for their butt. I mean, why could you get a lawsuit?
Maybe she was trying to that
mental anguish.
But the Penske was peeing parking lot.
I don't know. Maybe a good boot.
Obama in 2013. You got everybody willing to pee, telling them.
I must support Big Kenny. The most interesting part, walked over to people.
Outside.
I walked by like, man, them dudes are
nasty.
Right. Went over and wanted them to know
right.
what they were doing. Yeah.
Have you ever been in some public and maybe with earphones or something? Just very never somebody is being that in a place. You are on trying with them. I mean, anybody that's inside of a bar, people should to calm down
because you figure they're already drunk.
Yeah, to yourself.
If you intoxicated room inside,
I am a little jealous about to whip the stuff out and do it complicated. Like that would never get to pee on y'all boot. That's all I'm saying. That's the unfair thing.
I get to pee on
extra Vegas.
Yeah.
That's extra in Vegas. I'm saying. Yeah.
Jealous when you,
I told you to cancel.
Let me tell you some sports time. A young lady outside and she squat. House. Pushed her over. Yes, I did. It was hilarious. I know. That's what you get for trying to do with me. Nobody could push me over.
You stop this madness. 8, 9, 6, 7, 5.
Go away. More of the Sports Show with Wayne is coming up next.
Oh!
You are round MVP.
Yeah, man. Yo, Drew. Fuck MVP.
No. That was some It's a you got me as your wing.
Right. Through that flat.
Whatever, man. Drown. Seriously, great stuff.
Finally earning round MVP takes determination. Getting in. I've got what it takes.
All right, class. I'm pass back, and the score goes Brian.
Oh, yeah. Nice, baby.
Good at some breakdance, video game, whatever you're good at, you have skills to make it happen. And skills will get to college. To know how to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare for college. Start taking the steps at knowhowgo.com.
I takes.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumen Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Hello. Today's lottery drawing. Good luck. And here's today's win number. First one up, it's yours. Second one, not yours. And the other number that's not. Okay, this number that's yours. But you don't get any money for that. And the final number is not yours.
Yep, chances are you're going to hit the lottery anytime soon. Don't get us wrong, the lottery can be fun every now and then. Just don't rely on your future savings. How about your own coffee at home instead of buying that latte every day? Brown bag it to work instead of buying all that gas. Changes alone can save you thousands a year. Thousands. Just today, big bucks tomorrow. Feed that pig. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to save. Feedthepig.org. This is brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the.
And now back to the sport. Wayne Gandy.
Hello, Atlanta, America. When I need entertainment fix, I'm locked into the sports job. with Wayne Gandy.
Welcome back to the show. I'm the sports jock Wayne Gandy. They said that the London Olympics and going Atlanta in Atlanta was ranked number 50. People, the Olympics top was Beach, Florida, is Indianapolis, Columbus, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Milwaukee City, Missouri, to Salt Lake City, Utah, was number one at the Olympics. Like Los Angeles was 23. We have New York City wasn't even in the 25 cities. Is it surprising to you, dude?
People who in LA and things to do, sitting watching the Olympics, people in Norfolk, people in would find that because they rarely experience things out of that shit. So, New Yorkers, people in LA, such a broad of things that I'm saying the Olympics no big deal to them. That's how I feel. I don't think it's a big deal.
I can, because that reminds me of how we talk about that even in the bigger city, Atlanta, we don't everyone and everyone to stadium have as much like the as Hollywood make a movie at the end of the summer.
On the show, on all the shows, Gabby on the show, Miss. I mean, I figured they would be more interested. New York, not do that. You got the. I don't really. Yeah. You thought, a lot more.
Oh, looking at. Nobody cares up for the Giant, for the U.S. Olympic. It's Tebow.
I bring up something I found. There is just that about something when it comes to the athletes, but that so many of the Olympic athletes experience serious depression after the Olympics, serious drug use, because it's straight that with sleep pattern, discipline, and then you come I whistle in the picture, the words are done. What am I supposed to do with myself? Interesting. About that thing.
I think they go to the Olympics and they find that others have more powerful. I think they get up, and the people from
those Jamaican
things like who have passed our codes around here and stuff messed up. We just will. No, I think really, I would vacation we were talking last week about it was a lot of crying in the Olympics when you make it to the stage and then you get there and the failure, I think, that's their only time to test. Game. And so that's first of all, through that first go get or not make it or the or whatever. It's them just as
you know, I don't just with the Olympic athletes. We were talking Premier about how some players in that makes their human adulation, people screaming for you, the lights off, everybody is I mean, about how Junior had time stepping away from the game, not because or anything, just need people want it, need it, and I'm sure you got millions stadium and your country going
over I remember I think like either the mile for the and the lady herself going in lap and she was trying and herself podium and that many people are clapping and yelling your name. Definitely might like when somebody makes a mistake, I'm always like, hey, suicide. Be back with
Don't go away. More of the Sports Jot Show. Wayne is coming.
Nice for you.
Get that disgusting tire out of my favorite rock.
Calm down. You're gonna love this. Oh, the goldfish. I won't run up. Relax.
The tire here.
Relax. All part of my master plan to save us money.
This is not going to be our coffee table. Don't even piece of glass on top.
No, honey. This is a reminder to keep our tires properly inflated and save money. Gas.
Can't string around.
Sweetie, properly inflated tires could save us more money at the pump than a gas.
Tire track seat.
To remind us that we love saving gas with properly inflated tires.
What's wrong? Note on the dash.
Discover ways to save hundreds of dollars on gas and help the environment too. The Alliance to Save Energy's DriveSmarter.org.
Let's put the sticky note on the tire.
Hi, we're talking to real smokers about quitting. Why you smoke?
Cigarette and another.
One on my way to lunch, one after.
Another cigarette and another cigarette.
Have you tried to quit?
Yes.
It ain't that easy. You can't just quit cold turkey. I tried.
What would you do different?
Having a plan and thinking it.
Relearn how to live your life. A cigarette in your hand.
With the right plan, you quit smoking. Free at X.org. X. About quitting. By X and the.
I'm Ed Smart, father of a child who abducted. I'm Walsh. I also care of having a child who was kidnapped. But now we have wonderful technology to aid in the battle. It's called Amber Alert, a notification system to the public when every second counts. Amber Alert is a. We want to do the broadcasters, transportation, and law enforcement. Amber Alert really works.
And now back to the Wayne Gandy.
the Sports Job. Wayne Gandy talking about country that watched from the Olympics, building the headline. Turner, who was on the 4x100 team, USA, the silver medal team, track with do it. Jeff has that the Patriots want. He should go. Want to be out. His goal to be. Now he can turn. So your people. This is a college. This isn't a track. Oh, Jeff. Football this whole time at the University of Florida. Things there, so
you can't run if you were previously football.
He didn't want any day trying to reach his. He didn't want to go through any process. Don't draft me. I'm not coming to this. And he was fourth, fifth round. He has the talent. 5'8". Will as some of you in this week for a lot of WWE wrestling match last week. Wrestling Federation. So did go for 90210.
Oh, okay.
Did the Jay Leno. He had his in Vegas. And he didn't live up to the still Michael Phelps, who he seems to have capacity toward.
Sure.
Even
doesn't. But he just got that first race, and then
he won down
then
here.
it was all like, man, gonna hit you down.
Always wants to you got to beat Michael Phelps and get in water.
Who was the shining star of this Olympics, as well as the two Olympics came out of Bachelor. See, I never seen the show.
I'm tired of him.
Hey, he's trying.
He is going. Come on.
I know. All players. One time. Right now. Still. I think he's like Jason Palmer. He works for ESPN now.
At the
I am too. Really?
Women are always talking about how they're paid and how people that they need really desperate to be the I got you at 10:30 and they compete in
kiss you right.
Right. Really put it, but I'm gonna put it in, and then they go, I can't really get to work. Self-esteem.
Ryan. That's why he's doing that.
Television. Wait. Moral care.
Elected with I saw that record from
the record banging. Ryan beef.
MCA.
Okay.
Over the yeah.
Okay, so let me elaborate on this whole thing. First, let me go back to MCA, because when he was there and on the scene with, comedies. So, B is trying. 51st come back for shot. I just say about please do
to entertain you. Come back
right back
jail.
to this story. Gia.
Go watch that little scene with him in MCA.
MCA was
that out.
Who serious B movie. Oh yeah.
Sound like a movie. These
Judge Andy come.
I'm talking to smokers. Tell me why you smoke.
Kids, cigarette, dinner, another cigarette,
One on my way to lunch, one after lunch.
the cigarette. Yes, I become angry.
It ain't that easy. You can't just quit cold turkey. I tried.
What would you?
Actually, plan and think.
You have to read life without a cigarette in your hand.
With a plan and smoking free, come in. X. What to think about? Brought to you by X and the Ad Council.
And now back to the John.
Yo, what up? It's John Stevens, CEO of Megatainment. You know, then I'm locked. Sports Jock Show. My main man, Wayne.
G. The sports jock. Step because that was the point of the movie.
Should have been.
To do. To talk about. Brian, I really not another mate is work, and he basically that he so he's yeah it's like and he pool. I'm like, just changed the CH to J, and so on his website he said this that said jail. Doing what basically,
Okay.
and they have this. They have it, but the MCA 90s. Don't fight who you are. Not that even been born, but all intents and purposes.
So basically, he's got a notorious Atlanta member and a notorious Atlanta right. For $100 a pop. Who's in charge of branding for lockdown?
Who's helping him out?
policy on this dude.
You remember all of the what's his name? He was listed when he had an interview after his swims. They Obama, he was like, he and them tweeted me. So those swimmers like rap. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
And
we'll see.
MC8.
Better
you
hope
didn't
they
come
can't
up on
swim.
it today. So let that boy
Much lose.
he done had that loose spelling his
Trigger
name.
had
He said he just want
MC8.
know the ride.
MC8 had the way. Excuse me, MC8. Let me apologize to you. I'm very sorry for mixing you.
How he spells it? T. G.
We had a Powerball.
Biggity.
Packed right.
Won 300. To read the last time it was
a
single winner. Ticket was purchased here, and cashed out. They could get a lump sum of go pay them.
Sure.
It was fantastic. People to that are really disciplined people.
Still, or they just they won.
No, I think maybe that getting some advice. Yeah, we advise.
Roll out.
I'm sure.
Count. They might need to count. They might not even have. And heard of Lapeer, Michigan.
Calling it lucky.
Now you got a whole gold. Now
I to my 30. In the middle.
Like I won. I would too. I would.
Guy running across naked.
Lottery ticket. Me, I won. You cannot dime.
2-1 lump sum.
Would you take?
Take the lump sum. Take 20 years. You're gonna live. You it out. Movie part. Lose their getting team. Have nobody. So,
for 13. Walt Shell Hope. Yeah. For the U.S. of session for the ad count USA donations to consortium for and data rate supply.
Serious.
Again.
I got stop. With a million. He has it.
And all. Now, you know,
the
like sure.
Same. Oh, yeah. To read.
play here for you.
Yeah.
And we have and you know apparently the dog work for the
Yeah.
Lord.
And all kinds of who's the animal.
and boxer, you got to put the
Yeah, because that
boxer, and
pressure canary dogs. They to protect stuff like drug.
Welcome,
People-
not
Yeah.
never.
some
people.
so it was after she was dog sitting. So one of the press and the other one dog sitting.
Wasn't the alpha. One of the get dog.
Terrible. Take
Four.
animal. I mean,
Yes.
Things like these should be treated cautiously, but unwelcome in your home, your worst night, home invasion, where criminals break doors and windows, even into opening, confront victims, valuables, threaten personal assault, or take members of the family captive. You can be proactive against these attacks. Learn how to protect yourself against home invasion. Never open the door to strangers. Secure your home with quality door and window hardware. Consider a home security system and even a good idea action in case intruders ever do enter your home. To learn about how to keep from intruders, .org. That's ncpc.org. A message from the U.S. Prevention Council.
And now, the sports game.
To the sports. I'm Wayne. 12 Major League Baseball season. Really hot and heavy now, as you know. Season, and we have a new playoff format. I kind of lost the Braves and Harris. So baseball real quick, season winding, and the pennant.
I am. How you doing today, Big Wayne?
I'm doing. Coming on.
No problem.
Well, might not be for me. The story. Is this not work? First 5 in the year going wrong, and Franconi out.
Thank you. Probably going to this year just back they can't much more part getting like going. I think you move on. Correct. Players, all players was testing. I mean, they were treating them like they're. He was really and maybe them a little bit. everything too much to the media. Just kind of
kind of.
I think he's a good manager. Yeah, I just think it's just too much tension, too much of a hotbed in Boston. Those people at ball games, and when you point fingers, that's why it's just right now.
The thing down and the new. There's a one kind of play.
It was just take the teams game. And actually, Braves. You know, Austin. So playoff and
been a and I mean great, and I don't watch as much as I do tune, especially when the big game's on, and I go out to some of the breaks, and I must have been on Felix. He threw perfect game of the 23rd perfect game history, and we've had 3 this year.
Mind boggling. And I'm an really powerful. Like, it's all just pitches like
I remember
big deal is saying basketball mark on his home. But I think pitchers, I mean, eight. That's about matter. Quick.
Playoff is up.
Mid. Those things that and how and
talking to
Kids, cigarettes. Yes.
What would you think?
You can react. Think of what you in the ad count.
Smart child who is about. I'm John Walsh. Like it, I also know the terror of a child who was kidnapped. Now we have one to aid in this battle.
It's called Amber Alert. It's an early notification system for the public.
Amber Alert is a partnership. We want to thank you, the public, broadcasters, transport, law enforcement. Works.
And now to the sports. Wayne Gandy.
Sports Shock Show. Wayne Gandy. For helping us out. Yeah. 60. So, Harden 59.
Got those crazy names.
You think this is one of their names?
Yeah. Who does he play for?
40th birthday. Bird, great. His wife, same. And turned 9 last week. Edward. Al, 50 years old. Rob, I'm gonna take a guess. 76.
15 years. Oh, wow.
Corner is 46 last week. Oh, I had to big
right.
5.
Yeah. He looks better.
The title himself. 50. She was in. I know she's gonna be the next one. I sing 40. Comedian Sam birthday Slater. Kristen Slater. Had her 50. And her son.
You gotta go.
Nah. Last. 50.
Sure.
List one of my the
Don't say that.
It's 10.
Oh, VA. That's the reason. I have.
Together, Nathan.
In our
It's in.
Yes. Say
Yeah. Seriously. College.
All right. Back your tag. High goes to Brian.
Hi, baby.
Something. Dancing or skateboarding or video games. Whatever you're good at, you have the skills to make it. And those skills will help you. .org to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare for college. Taking the steps at no.org.
I've got what it is. So do you.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Newman Foundation, Ad Council.
Oh, and to today's good luck. And here's today's winning number. First one up, it's yours. Not yours. And another number that's not yours. Okay, this is one number that you 5, but you don't get any money for that. The final number is not yours.
So chances are not going to hit the lottery anytime soon. Don't get us wrong. The lottery can be fun every day. Just don't rely on future savings. This. Brew your own coffee at home instead of buying that day. Down back instead of ordering it. Instead of these changes alone can save thousands a year. Thousands. Small changes, big bucks tomorrow. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to save. This message brought to you of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
And now, Sports Jock.
I guess any of us, whatever it takes. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but do you think, boy? Homies that ain't talking. I'ma send this out for y'all. Mad at
The sport fan season coming around. First game September the 5th. So I just need to give you NFL this year. Go to the site back in the NFL and stadium before they're permitted to come back.
Armada FM to the
approximately 7,000 people.
And we got Max
NFL stadiums. That's
very loud.
So many.
That seemed like people you attendance of got these they really were drunk. That
there's about
Put my head.
well, probably you're not.
Ain't
Yes.
No.
Go.
Thing Oakland. Less than it. He paid a $25. Like a my shoulder.
Put in the walk.
Oh, about the parking lot.
So the stadium, you will have to.
You guys are dead.
It's designed. They did therapist design 4 hours.
And then, to get back into you out and say, take a test, would you pay of pain to make it?
Because I would back to the game. It's technically I had a ring. They let off. And
What?
She found that she to be the season. Because I for you they are people. That point.
Yeah.
Right.
Now that they have
it varies. New York is sharp. But it's just more. No, it's just like go through the insurance. Your skin. What? Just be got shot. Here. And it's like, hey. Before they read.
get a copy of the
But again, with more right after.
Don't go away. More of this Josh Show is coming up next.
Honey, home. I gotta surprise you.
Get that stink tire out of my living room. You're all my favorite dog.
Calm down. You're gonna love this. Whoa.
The fishbowl.
For them, relax.
You roll that tire right here.
It's all master plan.
This is not our coffee table. Don't even think about putting a piece of glass up.
No, this is a remote tires so we can save money on gas.
Can't we tie a string around our fingers?
Properly, tires could save the pump.
You're getting tire tracks on my love seat.
Exactly. To remind us that we're saving gas. Inflated tire.
The dashboard.
Smarter way to save hundreds on gas. Environment too. Save Energy's website, drivesmarterchallenge.org.
Hey, let's put this on the tire.
Talking to Reed about quitting. Smoking why you smoke.
Eat, cigarette, kids, cigarette, another cigarette, and another cigarette.
Have you tried to quit?
Yes. I become angry.
Think you can just quit.
What would you do different?
Thinking it through.
You have to relearn how to live your life without a cigarette in your hand.
And you smoking free.org. Way to think about quitting. Brought to you by X and the Ad Council.
I'm father of a child who... I'm John Walsh. Like Ed, I also know that of having a child who was kidnapped, but now we have to aid in that.
It's called the Amber Alert. It's an early notification system for the public. Can count.
Amber Alert is a partnership. We want to thank you, the public, broadcasters, transmission, and law alert.
And now, back to the Sports Show. Again.
Yo, this is Frankie Walnuts. When I get my sports and entertainment, I go to with Wayne.
Welcome back to the Sports Show. Sports Show. Ski on their hand. Earn 12. Him and his mother are the league because the league will not let the seventh grader participate with their have weigh more than 135 pounds.
And he needs to be chunk.
Over 6 years old. Conversation to the barber shop Friday, and they play, and I'm like, he's 12, and he's so innocent, Lady T. You know, told him, and he's not. Put an X on your or defense. What should it be? The big you could play 12 probably.
So it's the weight currently already other chief 300 some odd. No fault. Just had a mother about children. Just put it right. Just
was so on sport, you know, physical sport against the other. I mean, in baseball, who really cares? I got a bat, that out on that line, and I got to come through. Problem with that with my little son right now, he won't make it on the line right. This who
and limit that 35. Kid out probably 88 pounds. Give it to the guy and just
that defensive line. 5. If they put an X and they can O-line. People really think about age. He's saying that if you these other kids, I play football yet. Still really just a kid. You have to put he's just 12. And they don't do this in basketball.
They can't.
When Shaquille sitting out there, get your same little 12 year. You can't. It's a physical part of ball.
Not football.
It's not running. Taking that down. Going on the offensive line. Okay, I break through offensive line. Quarterback. 50.
Know the second. But okay. Everybody.
And that
your word opening I remember like that, but you can proactive these just yourself. I just never open the door to strangers. Secure your home with high security locks. Did you see it? I thought it could. Eddie Dog. It's also a device action plan in case you enter your home.
Like an 80s movie.
To learn more about how
it had
safe
if you
ends.
It was entertaining. About it.
The U.S. Department of Justice.
It's true about the butterfly effect. You go back in time.
And court's job.
I never saw truth.
I'm the first and as Harry Dr. Scout.
When he's got jumped off the bridge at
bank stations.
And
we like to thank Todd.
Yeah.
JC High School. QS not Q, Bam,
man.
West. On the west side.
Must have been.
That all. According to Scott.
Which ocean. We got some.
They haven't said that.
The people
did hit
unknown people now Major League Baseball,
he's like
FBI, CIA. So those walk around at about 55,
and of course,
like they got some body. Like
kind of interesting. This wrap up.
They got that
Tom Cruise on
knock you
the
down.
anticipated
So don't
follow
go
up
out there
1986
thinking.
Top Gun.
Some of the people
make a part 2 Top Gun, and just
back when it was cool to disappear.
They used to tell us making this. So these are the people that are hunting.
I think that's amazing. Part 2 if they.
So what paid Nunez or something,
$10
$10,000
worked since
to
2010.
go
This
fake.
didn't work.
Yeah.
If I was
Yeah.
let me have. I got
95.
it from it up, and then I might have to pay. You know, I thought it was smart.
Not performance enhancing. I mean,
why
why don't we just not take
I
the
mean,
drug?
clearly that happened.
And trust, never thought I'd. Why don't we? You know,
Me
thought I'd. Drug.
Or how they had.
So crazy.
Don't they have
milk?
A little bit.
Oh, that is. Commit.
Oh.
The
You know, or shot. Open. As hung moment. It's a trait. Be He plays for in high 15, but one day, Brandon, you can train you because you up for. And Brandon betrayed love, committed to.
Oh,
and I'm just really those times with your move because you had to go to Auburn and it can't be any of that interaction. How to get to college. So Brandon, for that betrayal, make sure y'all be this picture is too.
Oh,
he's the one in the middle, just in case you can't.
He put it on the people.
Plank, Brandon. Thank you for the Sports Jock Show. We'll be back next Monday in the one lady Sports afternoon.
Check your tests, and high score goes to Ryan.
Yeah, good.
All good at something. Maybe it's breakdancing, or coding, or video. Whatever you're good at, you have skills to make it. And those same it's a college. Visit knowhowto.org to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare. Start taking the steps.org.
I've got what it takes. So do you.
Brought to you by the American Council of Education and the Ag.
Welcome to today's lottery draw. Luck. And here is winning. First, it's not yours. Second one, yours. And that's not yours. This is one. It's a 5, but you don't get any. And the 5 is not.
Yep, so chances are you're not going to hit the lottery anytime soon. Just wrong. The lottery. Just please your future savings. How about this? Brew your own coffee at home instead of a latte every day. Brown bag of bring in. All that gas. These changes alone save you thousands a year. Thousands. Changes today. Feed that bank. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to save. Pig! American Institute of Certified Public Accountants.
Now, back to the.
In times like these, stranger doors cautiously, but unwelcome strangers in your home can be your worst. Home is a form of art. Criminals locked or open doors and windows and trick people their doors to confront face invaluables, threaten personal assault, or take members of captive. Can be proactive against these distractions. Learn how to protect yourself against home invasion. Never open the door to strangers. Secure quality door and hardware. Consider a home security and even a good idea. Action plan for your family. Case intruders ever enter your home. To learn more about how to keep your home safe, visit ncp.org. That's ncp.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Bureau, and the
Welcome back to the Sports Shock. Wayne are out and wacky weekend, as you know, for the sports reporter line.
Glad to hear.
Couple in Michigan. People the poll.
Just is not war of a pit stop road. See, every team gets to choose their pit, but they have to of how for the race. It's not really the pole uses the first that pit stop. Also at a race path to have leg up on top. Fortunately, really how you pole not knowing which part.
There 5. I win the race. Tell him the Coors Light.
Well, yeah.
I get and
win the pole first, John.
Okay, well, when was winning.
Well, yeah, he was pulling away, and certainly I think was going to win that race unless a miracle for the other. And that was he lost his motor. Jimmy Johnson drives for Hendrick, and he was a different driver. Tony Stewart being the other, and Jeff Gordon being the other. Had a Hendrick type motor tail on them. He succumbed to that. He had never won a race at Michigan, so that was a checklist. Jimmy Johnson after beating his Lowski, the number 48 team off pit road, and it was a good lead. NASCAR ran it up, and then once engine failure, Brad and beat Brad Keselowski on the final restart, which came out, caution came out, able to win. For Biffle, he gets 3 extra bonus, second win of the season there, that he's seated at all the points. NASCAR playoff. Remember, given a little understanding, but it also gives them the points, which is just something I can write. Down to it, it doesn't change a whole lot with the 10. I think who's still buying a wild card for changing product.
Engine failure. Is there some cause of engine failure, or is it just different things at different times?
I'm not. The cause amongst the engines that failed, I believe Sunday, Michigan, ended up there's springs that are that make the pistons go up and down. Essentially, they bounce above, and those are called valve springs. And the valve springs fail. The number 48 at Jimmy Johnson, the 20 of Jeff built type motor, and whatever valve spring combination they were trying, and your motor or whatever different those valve springs caused it to break. But engine reasons. I've been about that or breaking the biggest reason. It's the part because of much they're doing and causing. I think the Hendricks bad.
That they were.
I don't know. Okay, there. It's probably that they're Johnson wanted to finish third. Actually, he's not. He really needs. He doesn't need something in a race. Fired. Limited experiment.
Bob, speaking of Jeff Gordon, I was listening to some of the exception to Earnhardt Jr. passing him in the not only explain what Jeff had to say, but also we're just getting
well, the same owner, but sponsors are sort of was a mad in Michigan. You go 3 wide, sometimes 4 wide, and Jeff Gordon, how they pass was written was that they were starting next to each other on a restart. As soon as they dropped the flag, everybody stands out, you know. Wide, the position Gordon and he made it got up together. That would have he accepted it, but real and about it. But it was the it was getting past me, but there's the scenes on the radio just when down to and they were 20, excuse me, 2 team. And Penske up beginning this year, they March or April, later in the year. And they the money Penske, which is a spend team, probably going to win the championship soon. So they looked at a couple of be a decent team. Said, hey, we million. Unfortunately, only recently NASCAR after. And the hard part about Brad not winning in Michigan because he's sure that home for Dodge, who still makes Dodge, Detroit, pours a lot of money, and all the automakers Motown to be a last spot for him.
Oh, who's back?
There.
Delighted to it's so great to hear your voice and talk about talk about the shoe. I thought that was the most thing, and like did someone let's throw a shoe out here and stop. That was the most she had ever in laps.
I mean, she was getting for the or something like that several races ago. I'm not sure exactly all the stats about that, but yeah, she was out front. Now, her fan was an idiot, and you know, I mean, well, they were definitely. I don't know if or if they just have a feeling. Relation. I'm not sure how precise their plans were executed, but that for her, because even if she doesn't win that, she needed a good run. She'd 5 points. Here she is, Mark, at a full Cup Series at the nation. Thing, learn the Daytona 5 Seagull and it rushed another ridiculous driver ball.
All right, ball. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
it's always our pleasure, our privilege to talk to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Doug Fireball Turnbull. More to sport after this.
Go away. Sports Jock Show with Wayne Gandy is coming up next.
Oh!
You are round MVP.
Yeah, man. I round MVP. Round MVP.
No way. That was some own. It's a good.
Right. Get at me.
Whatever. Huge round. Great stuff.
Round MVP. Determination. In the college. I've got what it takes.
All class tests, and a high score goes to Brian.
Oh, yeah. I scored, baby.
Maybe it's breakdancing or skateboarding or video games. Whatever you're good at, skills to make. Team skills will help. Visit knowhowtogo.org to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare for college. Steps at go.org.
I've got. So do you.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, your Ad Council.
Hello. Today's lottery drawing. Good luck.